Jesus is going through the towns and villages, and a man's been listening. We don't know his name, we don't know who he is, we don't know where he's from, but he's been listening to Jesus teach, and teach. And based on what Jesus is saying and the response of the religious leaders, he just stands up and shouts out, Lord, are only a few people going to be saved? Because you see, the group that Jesus is talking to are religious people. They're the Jewish people. And they believe, they're religious people, they believe because they were born from Jewish parents that they're going to spend eternity in heaven with God and with Abraham and feast with him because they were born Jewish people. But Judy was right. There's some key words that start off this text. Jesus, it says, Jesus went through the towns and villages teaching as he made his way to Jerusalem. That's a new time frame for us now in Luke. We've turned a corner here. And from Luke 13 all the way to the end, Jesus is steadfastly going to Jerusalem. And we know the rest of that story. The disciples don't know that. The people there don't know that. The lady that he healed didn't know that. But Jesus is on his way to the Last Supper with his disciples, to a rest while he's praying in the prayer garden, to his trial, to his crucifixion, to his burial, to his resurrection, to his ascension. Jesus is on his way to Jerusalem. And this man says, Lord, are only a few people going to be saved? Do you have that question this morning? I do. It seems like only a few people are going to go to heaven. Because look at our world. The government is getting more and more secular every day. They're passing federal laws against Christianity and Christians and the things that are true in the Word of God that we believe and hold are now against the law in public schools and hiring and government. And we see that it seems like evil is growing more and more, being accepted more and more. The statistics of our convention, we have fewer and fewer baptisms every year. We have fewer and fewer church plants every year. And it's so easy to get discouraged and think, am I on the right team? Because this team ain't doing so well. Am I on the right team? And we get so afraid, we start wondering about these things. Will only a few people be saved? Will only a few people be saved? And so I want us to look at this passage. My goal today is not to make you doubt your salvation so we can have some more baptisms. I don't want you to leave here and wonder, am I saved? I don't want you to do that today. I don't judge anybody. I'm not the judge of anybody. But I don't want you to leave here today doubting your salvation. That's not the point. The point today is for us to be encouraged to share the Word of God, to sow that seed, that mustard seed.